Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Sarah here again. So in today's video I'll be talking about my holy grail baby items. Yes, those absolute must-haves for babies between 0 to 3 months. There are a lot of things you buy, however these are the ones that I actually cannot live without. Yes, I mean I cannot live without these things. They've been so helpful in different ways. Yeah, so like I said, these are the absolute holy grail items. I'll go through them in no particular order. First up is the baby mouth wipes. Yeah, so this is what you would use to clean your baby's mouth. They come like this. So in the pack there are about 28 wipes. So normally there are different items you get to buy to clean your baby's mouth. I've bought almost all of them. I bought the one where you can put your finger in. I bought the one that is the banana brush. Yeah, those are kind of what I bought, and this is just the absolute best. This is the one that gives me absolutely no problem. I'm sure there's no contamination, and I'm also sure it cleans very well. The one where you put your finger in and then clean the mouth, when the baby was really small, that one was thick, because you realize though you wrap this around your finger, it's so thin. It's actually like a wipe. It is a wipe basically, but without any product or anything on it, and it's not that thick, so you can put it in your baby's mouth properly, because again the baby is still small. But the other one, it was just way too thick for my baby's mouth and I wasn't comfortable with that. Then the banana one, it won't really scrape the tongue and all of that, because you're also trying not to hurt the baby. The baby's mouth is still small and everything. But this one, yeah, this pack, it works absolutely amazingly. So though we're transitioning her now to the banana brush one, we still use these ones once a day, most likely in the morning, and we use the banana brush in the evening where there's less residue to clean, because she has had her brush early in the morning. And yeah, this is 5,000. In some stores it's 5,500, in other stores it's 6,000, but that's the range between 5,000 and 6,000. It says step 1. So when she was smaller and we're using only this, we used to buy 2 packs in a month, because yeah, like I said, it's 28 wipes, and we brush her twice a day, in the morning and in the evenings. I say brush like she's using toothbrush, but you get what I'm saying. We clean her mouth twice in a day, and because it's just 28 wipes, you realize that's just 2 weeks, so we're buying 2. But now we just buy 1 a month, and very soon we'll stop buying it. But I absolutely love this. 0 to 3 months, this is the best. Next up, I have Silverbird. So if you're in Nigeria, you most likely have heard of Silverbird, or just African in general. A lot of us have used this. So it's basically eucalyptus oil, and Silverbird is the brand of the eucalyptus oil. So what we use this for, when we're giving my baby a bath, we have another little bowl with warm water. We just put a couple of drops. So it's a little bottle, if you can see it. Sorry. Yeah, this one is almost run out. That shows how much we use it. We use about 2 in a month. It smells really pungent. So we put a couple of drops in the water in the bowl, and we use her small towel to soak it in. So after we've done bathing her, we squeeze out the water and we use it to massage her head. You know how the baby's head here, it needs like it doesn't need massaging, but you can see like the temple beating up and all of that. We massage here. We also let her inhale just a little bit. You just bring it a little close to her, just a couple of seconds, and take it out. When I say a couple of seconds, it's really 1-2 seconds, and take it out. We also use it to like massage her body. Eucalyptus oil has a lot of healing powers. You can check it by yourself, but it's especially for the baby not to get a cold. And she's over 3 months, almost 4 months, and she's never had a cold or anything. And this is the major thing we use. Anytime I feel like, you know how sometimes you're carrying your baby and you can hear this little, like, I think glare or whatever they call it at the back of her throat, or his or her throat, as if the child wants to have a cold. That's like the first symptom you hear. Most likely when they're feeding or when they're trying to sleep, you hear that little sound just at the back of their throat, like they want to have a cold. I would emphasize on us using it morning and evening. But when it's like warm season and all of that, there's a lot of sun and all of this, we tend to use it maybe once a day, but most times we use it twice a day, because I don't want to take risk. It can't harm your baby. It's really good for her as well. And yeah, I buy this for about, I think, 1,600 or so. Be careful, there are a lot of fake of these products out there. Try and get the ones made in the UK. It's difficult to know if it's a fake product, but ask like the pharmacist you're buying just to be sure. And then it has a specific smell, like the eucalyptus one, the real one, it smells really nice, like you know that this is eucalyptus. But the other one smells like, yeah, it doesn't smell nice, so you know that that one is fake. But yeah, well, between 1,600 and 2,000 naira in all pharmacies, and I buy about 2 of these every month. Same vein with Silverbird, the next item is her menthol ointment. So a lot of brands do this. The one I use is the Little Angel one. So the menthol ointment basically is like a balm. So after I've given the baby a bath, but this is mostly on cold days or at night, because she sleeps in my room and we use the AC, or even if it's in her room, she uses the AC to sleep. So we rub this on her chest, on her back. So we just put a little bit and massage her, then massage the back. It just forms this warm cover on the baby. So yeah, once again, the baby won't get a cold, he or she won't get a cold. And I've been using this since she's born, and we've not even gone halfway. I don't know if it can focus, but we've not even gone halfway. So a really small quantity goes a long way. I can't remember how much it is, obviously, because I haven't bought it any other. I only bought it once, so I can't remember the price, but I know it wasn't expensive. I think it's less than 2,000 naira, and you would really appreciate this. It's good quality. I haven't had a need to think of buying something else, and it's Nigerian made, so yeah, I really like it. Next up is her baby oil. So yeah, this baby oil, she has used the life out of it. I cannot do without this baby oil. It's not about the particular brand, it's just the baby oil. So whichever brand you use for your baby's bathing essentials, this baby oil is not just for fancy. So I use this on her hair. I also use it on her body. My baby has a bit of dry skin. My husband has very dry skin. I have more of a combination skin, but he has very dry skin. So when I used to use, like, because she started with Aveeno, when I used to use Aveeno on her skin, literally less than an hour later you can see as if her skin is cracking, as if you didn't rub her anything. So when I was using Aveeno, I would mix this with the Aveeno. It would stay a bit longer. Then just to say, even there's because this is the Boots brand, there's the what do you call it, like the baby lotion of the Boots brand as well. If I'm using it on her that she has dry skin, I'll still add the baby oil. I don't only use it for that, I also use it on her head. So you know, when, like I said earlier on, this part of the baby, this part of the baby's head, when they're still small, it's really soft, and like it can give them headache, can give them so many different things. Ask your Nigerian mother, she'll tell you more about it. So we used to pour this on there just to also act like a massage oil, and it's also good for their hair. So I tend to use this a lot. This is the second bottle since she was born, and she's almost 4 months, so it does last for a while. And this is me that uses it a whole lot. Stop is her shea butter. So I've stopped using both the Aveeno lotion. She didn't even finish it. I packed it up. I didn't even bother trying the other lotion because it was just not moisturizing enough for her. So this is the shea butter that I normally use, which I buy from from Fig Store. And yeah, this is how far she has gone since she was born, and it's a big tub. I've already bought another one, but it doesn't have to be this particular one. But I like this one. It doesn't have a foul smell, because naturally I don't really like shea butter, but I like this particular one. You can bring it really close to your nose. It doesn't have a foul smell, and it's well mixed, like well pasteurized. So even though it stays in the room where there's AC, it doesn't clog and become so like hard to use. If I show you, it's literally very soft, and yeah, really nice. So yeah, that's what she has been using actually. So I just use this with a little bit of baby oil on her, and if there's a need to use any of like the little pomades they give baby for their neck, because of like the folds and the breast milk goes there and all of that, I would mix that with baby oil. But 100% this is what she has been using, shea butter. Next up is her Sudocrem. This has done wonders, absolute wonders. So it's basically what I use as a rash cream or preventive rash cream. She hasn't had rash, but literally what you use on your baby's bum to prevent the baby from having rash. Yeah, and it has served me so well. This is my second tub. I've used about half of this one. Don't know if you can see, if this would focus, but yeah, I've used about half of this one. But before that, I used the smaller one of this. So yeah, it does last a lot, and this is all I've been using on my baby's bum, and she hasn't had any rash or any reason to need something stronger. And yeah, I think this big tub was about 4,500, and like I said, it lasts months. A little goes a long way, so totally recommend this. The smaller one, the smaller container that we have, we put it in her diaper bag when we go out and use it, but this is the one we use mostly at home. Next up is this alcohol, this mentholated alcohol, I don't know what to call it, this particular one. So this was very useful in the early days when we're treating her cord, her umbilical cord. So you know, when you come out of the hospital, most likely your baby's cord hasn't fallen off yet, so you use this, pour it on cotton wool, and use it to clean the baby's belly button and clean the cord for it to fall off. And after it's fallen off, you still use it to clean a little bit for some time and stop. So this was so handy within her first few weeks of life. I haven't really had cause to use it after, but I've used it to like clean her earrings. So when I take out her earrings, it's not like you have to, but sometimes we take out the earrings, we clean it in this, just clean her and put it back. But that's not necessary. I'm just always not wanting any infections and all of that, especially after she just had her piercing. But yeah, this is great. It's so inexpensive. I don't think this thing is up to 1,000. I can't remember, but I think it's between that 1,000 and 1,500, and it goes a long way. Obviously, if you're a mom and you've done CS, a C-section, you would also use this to clean your incision area when it's still healing, until all the cords fall off and it's done healing. So this is very useful. Next up, in the nail cutting set, obviously all of these have been useful, especially the nail cutter, but the most amazing thing in this is this nail file. So this file is really soft, like it's really soft, and I have used this more than any other thing in this set. Why? My baby's nails are still really soft and tiny, but if she grabs your face with it, you will know that something grabbed you. So when we use this, though it takes us a whole lot of time to file her nails, I'm sure that I won't hurt her, because even though the nail cutter is really small, like the mouth is really small, it can't hurt her, but sometimes the nails are so tiny that you can't even see anything to grab. But with the file, you're able to file it down, and when she grabs your face, you're happy. But if she grabs your face with the other one, you can cry. So yeah, absolutely love this. I bought this set, I can't remember how much, but it wasn't up to 5,000. I think that 3,000 or 4,000. And yeah, love the file that comes in this. Another very important thing for me is her garbage bags. So these bin bags, I use them for the bin in her bathroom, in her room basically. So you know how you keep changing diapers. Yeah, I recommend that you line your bin before throwing in the diaper, so the bin doesn't actually get dirty or soiled, and it also reduces the smell, because you literally tie the bag, throw it in the evening, and then throw the other one in the morning. And this, I buy this from ShopRite actually, so you can buy it from any supermarket, you can buy any one. I like this ones because they are the smaller ones compared to the big bin bags, and there is 5 of them in here. And yeah, it has really served me. I think I would typically use one roll like this in either two months or 1.5 months, I can't remember, but it lasts long. And I change the bin in the baby's room, I think twice a day. Yeah, twice a day. So this is really good. The price, I don't know if I can remember the price, but I think one is either 1,200 or 1,500 or 2,000, within that range. If I can confirm, I'll put it down below. If not, it's within that range. It's not expensive, but I absolutely love this. I have bought a second batch, so since she's born I only bought it twice, but I always buy two packs. The other thing is her own nappy bags. So you know how you're on the run, you go out and you need to change your baby in public, will you just throw the diaper like that? You take I usually take some of these bags and we put it in her diaper bag. So if we're out there and want to dispose her diaper, we're not just throwing her diaper, we actually tie it in a nappy bag and dispose it. I believe everybody can do what they want. You can use normal disposable waste bags that you have at home, anyone you want, but this is what I've been using, and there's 200 of them in here, and I think this pack is less than 2,000 naira or so. Within that range, I don't know, but it's really, really useful. You can buy any of them. It's not about the brand, it's not about the specific brand, it's more about the product, the item. So the price doesn't matter to me, it's how useful is this product, and it's really useful. It says it eliminates the odors because they are fragrance, like the nylon have like a smell to it, so when you change maybe in the car and you tie it and keep it won't be smelly and all of that. So yeah, love the girl. On to the bigger items. I cannot do without her flask. Yes, this flask right here. Oh god, you know how having a baby, hot water is an essential. Like, you should always have hot water. Even though she has been exclusively breastfed, so she hasn't started taking formula, so we're not using hot water for her food, but we use it to bathe her. So when we do is that when we do a set of hot water in the morning, we keep the balance here, so at night we don't need to do another one. We tend to use this, you know, electricity is not so stable in Nigeria and all of that, so we tend to use a kettle to boil her water, and if we can't use a kettle, we boil the water on fire and put it in here. She has two, but this is the one she uses majorly, this big one right here, and it's heavy because it's filled up with water. I cannot do without this flask. Even if we have to travel and leave the house, we go with our flask. So another absolute fave is her changing mat. This changing mats, yeah, she has two of them, so it's what we put on her changing table, and this has been so useful because I can imagine the number of diaper explosions she has had and all of that. So we want to change her. This is what we use when she has showered. This is where we dress her up, obviously on her changing table. If you've watched our nursery tour, you've seen it. If you haven't, you can check it out on our channel and you will see it. So it's been so useful to me. I actually bought, it's a set of two like I said, and I bought the set when I was buying her stuff from the UK, and I think two of them were 10 or 12 pounds, so it's really affordable. Why did I buy it in the UK? Because I didn't see it in the market when I went to Balogun. Either the ladies didn't understand what I was saying, or it was just difficult to find, but I didn't find it in the market, so I just ordered it, and yeah, it has served so well. This second one, I've not even started using it, so I took it from inside because I don't want to remove the one she's using. But yeah, great stuff. Another one that I have absolutely loved, like on the scale of the things I love the most, it's right up there, it's this. So this is a bottle rack. You can see her bottles are in there, the ones that we've just washed. So basically, after washing the bottles and sterilizing them, we dry it in here. So I have a sterilizing unit from Tommy TP actually that I bought, but electricity in Nigeria has been so terrible. Since she's born, I've not used the sterilizing unit. So we've been using the sterilizing fluid. After washing the bottles, we sterilize it and then we dry it in here. So when it's dry, we transfer it to another container which has the dry bottles, and that's what I use to pump. So how am I using bottles when I say she's exclusively breastfed? That's for another video. I'll tell you more about it. But I pump a lot, so I tend to put her milk here from the pumped milk to take. So this, I will never ever regret buying this stuff. Love it so much, and I bought it either 13 or 15,000, and it has been so useful. You can pull this out to pour away the water that has drained from the bottles. I don't know if you can really see inside. So yeah, it has those holes in there. Then there are those little standing stuff that are like branches on which you put the bottles, the bottle covers, and all of that. And yeah, this absolutely love. Next item is her changing bag. This bag is always readily packed, ready to be on the go, and this diaper bag has been amazing. It was actually a gift and I love it so much. It's so big, it takes everything. We're always going out, either to work, either somewhere, hospital, supermarket, somewhere. She's always going somewhere. And though she has several bags, this is the one 90% of the time that she uses, and I love it so much. It was one of the ones I wanted, and yeah, so my sister played a nice one on me in recommending this bag, and it was, I think, 22 or 24,000 naira, and the quality of the bag is amazing. Like, I would even pay more, honestly, I can't lie. It's really good stuff. So yeah, love the bag. I also love the color. I love the fact that it easily goes with different outfits. It doesn't look like what's that. So yeah, love it so much. Last but not the least, actually the #1 essential for me has been my breast pump. It's actually a what they call it, it's two of it, 2 of things. A double pump, yeah, a double pump. But I always use one because when I was in the hospital, the nurses, when they were helping me sterilize it, they misplaced this other one on this side, and without this thing I can't put the second one. Well, it happens, but it didn't stop its functionality. This has saved our lives, absolutely saved our lives. I have quite a good milk supply, so I have to pump. If not, I'll be so engorged that I can't do anything. It can even make you sick. So this breast pump, absolutely favorite. I also realized that you actually don't necessarily need a double pump. You can do very well with a single one. It's an electric rechargeable pump, so when I charge it, I tend to use it for over 24 hours without needing to charge it. If you charge it fully, you can use it for 2 days without needing to charge it. And this is me that pumps at least, now I pump less than before, because obviously I mean less as in less times, because I pump about 2 of these in a single pump, which is, that's information for another video, don't worry. But yeah, so this has been so useful. I bought this from the UK. I bought it on Amazon actually, and I bought it during Black Friday, so I got an amazing discount. When I saw it, I told my husband we must pay for it now before it disappears. And actually I cannot remember how much it was, but I'll check on our mail and see the price, and I'll attach it down there. I know that buying it in Nigeria is actually really expensive. I've seen the single pump, and the single pump was, I think, that 80,000. So the double pump is 100 and something, I think 125 or 130 something. It's over 100,000 for this. And I know that's not cheap, but that's really useful. If you intend on doing like full exclusive, this is like, to me, the only way it will work. I'll tell more of that in another video. So another absolute essential for me is her gripe water. This is the holy grail of any drugs you can get for your baby. So basically it's like an old mother's or old, what do they call it, nurse's tale or whatever. The gripe water works so well. This is the 2nd bottle since she's born, or is it still the same? I'm not sure we've opened the 2nd one. I've bought the 2nd one, but this is still the 1st bottle since she's born. So most babies take about 5 ml depending on the age. Please check with your doctor, but this thing does wonders. It helps with colic, it helps with any like tummy upset or discomfort in babies. Like, you can do your research on gripe water. I recommend to all moms to have this always handy at home. It would really help out. I'll do another video on how to build your baby's medicine cabinet and show you all the essentials and basic things that you need as a mom. But this one, this video cannot be complete without this. And this big bottle is 800 naira. Shekina, 800 naira. So you have no reason not to have it. Please have this handy. Yeah, we have come to the end of this video. Those are my absolute faves, like I said, my holy grail baby items. Let me know in the comment section down below what were your absolute faves, either currently or previously. If you're a current mom or a previous mom, let us know what were those items that you couldn't do without. If you agree with me on some of these items, let us know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please do well to like the video, subscribe, and share with your loved ones. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I'll see you in my next one.